Let's get this party started. So first, a couple of announcements. It is Give Back Week, folks. So this is the week to pick one or two or all events. I think it was a 5K, however you want to complete it, yoga pose or obstacle course and obstacle course. So I know Nicole already did her 5K and I saw Marlena was out there. And I think somebody else, and I'm totally blanking, but we put the link. Say again.
Brittany did it.
Brittany and Sarah.
I'm trying to think who else. Marlena, Brittany, Nicole. Yes.
Yep. Brittany and Sarah. So
and Lisa. And Lisa.
And Lisa. Yep. She did a trail run, didn't she? So the link is.
I think Tabby just did it. Sorry, a motorcycle went past.
That's okay.
I think Tabby just did it.
Awesome. So people are getting it done. I have not completed my events yet, but Hayden has drawn out our obstacle course. So it's cool. We got some food banks that we are going to be giving back to, and you can sign up at any point this week. The event is through the 12th. So you have a full week to get it done and post up some pictures. So link is in the chat. So that is first announcement. Announcement number 2.
And real quick, Molly, can I add something? Yes. And right now, I think Coach Molly's still in the lead with the most signups. And so we would like to take out Molly as the leader. So if you guys fall on another
Natika and Amy both are like,
not gonna happen.
Yeah. But and I just posted the link in the
chat.
They
can try. They can try, but it's not going to happen. Also, if you want to do the obstacle Washington Peaks, 5 p.m. tomorrow at the community park. Meet us there.
Awesome. So you don't even have to set your own up if you're out there. Amy's got you covered.
That's right. I might put you to work, but you don't have to.
Nice. And then post those pictures showing all that cool stuff as well.
And hashtag Fitme Give Back. And I just posted the link to sign up on the chats on here.
Great.
Awesome.
And now I'll let Molly talk.
Okay.
No, you won't. Why would you start now, girl? Which is a joke because I definitely talk as much, if not more, than Nick. So second announcement, event signups are live. So for the Washington event in October or the Kent Island, Maryland event in September, you can sign up. So do it, because I'm super, super pumped to hang out with you guys for the weekends. It's going to be awesome.
What's the date in Maryland?
The 15th-ish, that weekend in September.
My class reunion is the 18th and the 19th.
That weekend.
Oh, great.
Boo.
Sorry.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yep. That weekend. So everyone, well, Mom, you can go out to Washington State. I'll meet you out there in October.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
It's beautiful and it's in the mountains.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So yes. Those are live, and I think that's it for announcements. So we're going to talk a little more about our summer goals, okay? So the summer goals this week, as we know, Christy announced last week that we were going to do that again this year, which is awesome because I did not finish mine from last year. So I'm doing the same goal, full disclosure, it's happening. So the goals are to be movement related. And it doesn't matter what it is. It can be absolutely anything movement related that you want to do. We are going to focus on movement for summer. And when you are setting a goal, and I know we've talked about this, I think it was in mindset. I'm not sure. It was in one of our calls. We talked about setting goals and the SMART model. So SMART is the acronym. I wrote it down. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, specifically a timetable. You want to have these qualities you want associated with your goal. The more specific you are, the more likely it is to happen. If you say, hey, I'm going to walk a certain amount every day this summer, that's, how are you going to know you hit it? You want to know how long you're going to walk, how many days you're going to walk. Is it like a mileage goal? Is it a step goal? You want to be really specific with it. And you want to make sure that it's something attainable, not like I'm going to run a 5K every day this summer, because chances are, that's not a realistic goal, depending on who you are. But even so, that would be under recovered. So, you want to be specific. You want it to be measurable. Timetable is super important. And that sort of leads us to the next part of goal setting, which is planning it out on your calendar. And quite frankly, that is why I failed last year. I had a mileage goal, but I really didn't march out what I needed to, how many miles I needed per week, and then break it down further to like per day in order for me to reach my mileage goal at the end of the summer. I was short because I didn't march it out and plan it out on the calendar. And it doesn't have to be like overthought either, but we know when we went through foundations, the first 12 weeks, a few things are really important to get on your calendar. We made a movement schedule and we actually put it onto our calendar. We make grocery shopping, when are we going grocery shopping? We put it onto our calendar. If it's on your calendar, it's going to happen. So, back to that basic of planning things out. We know that if we plan, chances are it's going to happen. And that's the same way with this summer fitness movement goal. So this year, guys, before this call, I already got it marched out on my calendar, my movement goal. It's happening. It's on my calendar. It is, I know how many miles I need to get every week. And then I will be able to report to you on Labor Day that I got my movement, because I have that set up for myself. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. I really, we talked about how to set a goal. I can put that acronym, the SMART acronym, I'll share that on Facebook. And then we talked about planning out that goal. So who has an example of, your goal and you have planned it out, or your goal and you're not sure how to plan it out? Maybe we can brainstorm together.
All right. I know I want my goal to be hiking, but I don't know what to do with it.
Okay. Girl, there's
So
a
I don't know
lot of fun things.
For so many miles.
Mm-hmm. You could also pick different trails, like how many trails you wanted to hit. You have the whole Patapsco network of trails near you. There is a gazillion and a gazillion entrances. Maybe it can be that you hike every trail in Patapsco, or you're going to hike 25 different trails or 25 times, or, you could do it that way, but you would have to put that on your calendar once you pick,
That's a good idea. I thought of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
It's kind of fun because there's actually an app, I think it's called, or a website, it's called All Trails. And it gives you like a rundown of all the whatever trail you type in, really across the country. So you and Colin could make some tracks, man. You guys have a ton of cool parks and stuff in Maryland too,
Mm-hmm.
So you could maybe do it that way. That could be fun. And then the thing is, whatever you decide, you pick that end date and you make sure it matches up on your calendar so that you're not like trying to crunch like 4 hikes in the last week, which would not be the worst thing in the world, but you'll be tired.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's exciting, Nikki. I can't wait to hear about that one.
Anybody else?
Bueller?
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah, girl. What's up, Tabitha?
So my Fitme goal for the year was to do a pull-up, but I haven't been doing the things to do said pull-up.
Mm-hmm.
So my summer goal is to do the 8-week progression program.
Awesome.
So I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to do a pull-up at the end of the 8 weeks. I'm just going to put in the work and do the program, the 8-week program. And then like have that be like a set point and then go from there.
Mm-hmm. So I would, that's awesome. I love that goal because that's, you put in the work. There's no way you won't be stronger. But realistically speaking, it might take a couple revolutions of that 8-week program. So I love the whole mindset around that. The next thing you want to be sure that you do is you go on your calendar and you're putting in those 3 days of exercise, on your calendar, because that's the next key step for you.
Mm-hmm. And my accountability buddy, I don't think she's on here tonight. She has the same one. So we're doing it together.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm excited, ready to do the work.
You just hit on something that's really important too, the accountability aspect of it. There's so many ways that we can hold ourselves accountable and use different aspects of Fitme to hold us accountable in a way that feels good to us. That's really awesome that that's already built into your plan. So if you guys don't have some kind of accountability, even if it's the type of thing that you're hopping on Marco Polo in the morning saying, hey, I'm going to knock this out. I'll check in with you guys when I finish. And then you check in after that, that's something you can do. You can have your accountability buddy, which that's a perfect use of an accountability buddy this summer. And you want to be sure, once again, you're specific with what you want them to hold you accountable for. And you guys are very specific in how you check in. Like, is it Marco Polo? Is it text? Like, do you do before, after, both, whatever? You want to make sure that that is really like ironed out, and it can be simple, but if you're specific with it, it's more likely to happen, so thank you so much for bringing that up, Tabitha. That accountability layer, that's really important. That's awesome.
I'll go. Let's
All
see
right.
if I can get on video. Sorry.
That's okay.
I figured all the Nickies are going to hike this summer. It's a thing.
Awesome.
So I have been wanting to go backpacking for like 2 or 3 years. And I've been talking about it, and I have never done it. I just haven't done it in years and years. So I want to go out with my backpack and go backpacking this summer. So that's my summer goal.
That's awesome. You're up by the Lost Coast Trail, aren't you?
I am. Yes.
Oh, girl.
I know. I'm so lucky.
That place is just magical. That is awesome.
And the Trinity Alps are near us. There's so many beautiful places around there. So I figure, just doing a hike a week to get myself in shape for that and start adding some weight to my back a little bit, so I understand and feel what it feels like to walk with a backpack. So that's my hiking summer fitness goal.
Okay, so couple ways. Like, okay, I love it. I love hiking. I love backpacking. I love where you live. Like, she lives in Humboldt, right? Humboldt County, Northern California. Absolutely breathtaking. So did you like choose a backpacking route that you want to take? Did you choose
that's my next step. I got
awesome.
I got to decide if I want to go up into Trinity or if I want to stay more local and do the Lost Coast. I have never actually done the whole Lost there's a section that I've never
Uh-huh.
done before. So that could be a really good one.
Uh-huh.
I have to find someone to go with me too, because I can't go out to that part by myself.
Got you. Got you. Yeah, that's always a little nerve-wracking for sure, especially when you're getting out there with no backup, no cell signal or anything. That's awesome. So, okay. So then yeah, and pick your date, pick your hike and pick your date, and then you'll know what you kind of have to do up until then.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
can do that.
And you can also take your weighted pack during the week, like around where you live, like when you go to get your steps in, toss your pack on or toss a backpack with a plate in it or something, like
Yeah.
a 25-pound plate or something, and get some
used to it, because
Mhm.
I backpacked a bunch when I was a kid, and I just have not done it in years. So I don't want to be completely shocked by the experience. I want to
Uh-huh.
be physically ready so that I can enjoy it.
Heck yeah. Girl, that's going to be awesome. Nikki's and the hikes. I love it.
Well, Molly, now I'm Nicole, but I'm also Nikki, so now I have to add in a hike.
Yeah, girl.
But it's a great goal because I've always wanted to check out the ACLT here in the area. So I know you run a lot with my hubby, so I'm gonna need some recommendations. But that is actually has been a goal of mine, is to check out some of the hiking trails, and I'm not going to run, but it'll be a nice walk. So maybe I'll, as part of my goal is prepping for the 5K, would be to maybe hit up 2 trails this summer. So that's a great. I will accept the Nikki challenge, as we'll call it.
Yes.
For some of our hikes.
And you guys need t-shirts. I'm just saying. I will get a t-shirt too. I'm not a Nikki, but I'll be an honorary Nikki. That's awesome. That's exciting. So then Nicole, definitely, put that on your calendar. I know that it sounds like, oh my gosh, I have all this time. We have all summer. I'm going to hit 2 hikes. But yeah, you know how that goes, girl. You'll wake up Labor Day. What the? I blacked out. What happened?
What I'll do. And I'll call Molly, like, Molly, we need to go for a hike.
Yep.
So yeah, no, it'll definitely be planned out. Like I'm not going to shoot for 3 just because June is already done and it's only the 6th. So I'll just target 2 hikes on the ACLT for the summer, and we'll call it the goal.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's awesome. Yes.
So I love that this. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I love that this is the goal, because I literally told Rebecca on Friday that so I have a 10K swim in October, and I was like asking the group, like, is this like a cop out because I already have the swim, and like to actually plan for it? Because what I usually do is like not plan for it, just like swim and have fun. And so I told Rebecca on Friday, I said, I'm actually gonna like plan it out like I would for a client. And so this is a good one because I still haven't done it, and I just keep swimming. So the biggest thing for me is planning it out so I put in rest days, or I will just keep on swimming. So this is a good one. I like it.
So Amy, obviously calendar, but what will you put into place to hold you accountable? Because I know it is real tough for you to take a rest day, which it's tough. So what's your accountability strategy, my friend?
I think if I schedule out longer swims through like over the course of the month, the next few months, knowing I have those swims set up, I will be able to either like not go as long on the off days, or Sunday is my rest day. And I've been pretty consistently good about actually taking that. It's just when there's an opportunity for just a 1 mile swim, it's just 1 more mile. Like it's not that big a deal. But if I have a 6 mile the next day, it's gonna hurt. So yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So that's your plan, but how are you going to be held accountable?
Well, Marco Polo for sure, please.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I think just having the schedule really holds me accountable. If I have it written down, like this is what I'm going to do, that helps, and I'll tell the group for sure.
Okay.
Just,
So your
just they know.
Your schedule like has two purposes. Like it organizes the information and it holds you accountable because you go by your schedule.
Yes, a little on the anal side, but you know
that works in your favor. Right?
Sometimes.
Hey, Amy, I'll be your accountability partner for this if you want me to hold you accountable.
Okay. I mean,
and you can
as
hold me
many people
accountable
as
for my hikes.
possible. Yes, I'll take it all. Seriously, more people to yell at me. Yes, bring it on.
There we go.
Yep, let's do it. And there's more hikes. There's a lot prettier hikes in Washington. I'm just saying, Nikki.
Do I need to come spend the summer there?
Yep. Yeah, might need to.
So I think we definitely laid out some things that are really important to include in your summer goal. Is there anyone on here that has no idea what they want to do for a summer goal and you might want to brainstorm?
I don't have a clue.
Okay.
Frankly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we know you're a walker.
Yeah.
Would a mileage goal be something you would enjoy doing?
I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would. And I think there's a lot that goes into this for me because if I can get my arse out of bed early, because I cannot take the heat.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that. So if I can get up, at like 6 o'clock every morning, for me, that's good. And get out there and just do my little thing with the loop, which is 2 miles. And just because I know that makes me happy and it makes me feel better. But I didn't do it all week except that Tuesday that I broke honey. And so I can put that on the calendar and just set that regular time in the morning early so that it's not too hot.
Definitely. Yes. The heat gets pretty rough. Now, let me ask you though, what would you be going for? Like, we know when you do go, it's a 2-mile loop.
Right.
And how many times a week would you go and do your 2-mile loop?
I've been doing it every day, until last weekend. And even if I just did 5 days a week, that's pretty good. And
so that's 10 miles a week.
Right. So that's not bad.
No, and that's great.
If I do that, I think I'll be proud and happy.
Absolutely. That's a lot of miles. So then, it's kind of, what would your end date be? Would your end date be Labor Day? Like, would you do it the whole summer?
I think so. Yeah. When I'm gone, like when we go to Maine,
I'll walk with you.
Okay. But absolutely. I was going to say, I won't promise that I'll do it every day there, but I know I feel better when I do walk.
That's kind of the cool thing about this, because there's so many different things we look forward to in the summer, right? Like vacations, hanging out with friends, different cookouts. Generally speaking, alcohol makes a larger appearance in the summer. There's treats at barbecues, things like that. And it's still It's still plan it out. It's still get your Fitme plates and have your non-negotiables. But when you can sort of focus on the movement aspect of this, it
Mhm.
kind of sails you right through the summer, because
Yeah.
you're on track, quote unquote, no matter what, because you have this goal you're working toward. So
Mhm.
the next thing I would do, Mom, when you're looking at your calendar, kind of march out how many miles that's going to be, because that's 5 miles a week. At least it's like 10 weeks at this point. So that's like a 50, wait, I said 5 miles. That's 10 miles a
It's
week.
10 miles a week. Yeah.
That's like 100 miles.
That would be cool.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And then
That would
making
honestly,
sure,
that would be a miracle of the miles.
you know
But
what's funny?
hey,
It's very possible you've already hit that before and just not kept track of it.
yeah, yeah.
So now it's like when you put it on your calendar for the week, like
Uh-huh.
say you do 5 days in a row, awesome. You're done for the week. But if not, if tomorrow it's going to be like crap-tastic thunderstorms or something and you don't feel like walking, you
Uh-huh.
can put it on the next day or whatever, but you want to make sure that you're kind of sticking with that, and
Right.
making sure that
Right.
you're logging your miles and that, you're held accountable in some way. Like, great time to get an accountability buddy if you don't have one yet.
Uh-huh.
And I can totally act as an accountability buddy as well, PS. But, like your Marco Polo group, like make sure
Yeah.
you're specific with how you're going to hold yourself accountable or be held accountable. Once again, it's just these little things that seem like, oh, that's not that big of a deal, make a huge difference toward our
Yeah.
success, I'm just so pumped that Tabitha brought that up, because I really wasn't thinking about that. And that's really, really important.
Yeah.
That's an awesome goal, Mom. I'm pumped
And
about
I just have to give a shout out real quick to Miss Judy, because this loop she's talking about, that she's making it sound so easy, it's not. I've walked it before. There are hills. And
Yeah.
so the fact that she's going to do this, go you, Miss Judy.
Thanks, sweetheart. Where are you right now? Where are you walking?
Old Washington Road, where I live,
Okay. Okay.
on the flat parts. I'm not doing Santa Augusta today.
You've been walking a long time, Nick. Hasn't
Yeah, I've been
she?
pacing.
She's not
Good.
messing around.
No, that's great.
So if you guys need any help getting your goals set, or anything, even coming up with a goal, reach out to your coach, hit up your Marco Polo group, get in there and get it on the books. It's really an awesome bonus, like for summer, really.
Mhm.
That's usually a time we may or may not flounder, with different things that we're doing, but having this goal on point is so helpful. So let's get a picture real quick, because Christy will, verbally tongue lash me if I don't get a picture. Yeah, right. Isla, if you want to hop on with that beautiful smile, Carrie Dane. If not, I'll get your, what is that? Cityscape. And I don't know whose iPhone that is. It doesn't tell me. All right. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Oh, hold on. One more, guys, because Isla's face is on there now. One more cheese.
Cheese.
All right. Awesome sauce. It was good to see you ladies this evening. I can't wait to hear about your summer goals.
Sign up for the give back. If you
Sign up
haven't
for the
done
give
it,
back.
and put all the money to the food banks.
Oh,
Awesome.
great. Great.
Bye,
Good
ladies.
job, Nick. Bye-bye, Ma.
Bye.
See ya.